continues. Life is short and death is on the menu. With my last breath, I hope my words could bend you in the right direction and bring you protection like a bulletproof vest. When I spit the truth, I face the east with my back to the west. God made the plans, can I pass the test? And yo, I sharpen the pencils when I deal with my stress. I open the window and the world is a mess. People dying overseas, they worrying about a breast. Me, I'ma pick up my chest and get paid too. Cause I'm hungry like the country next to Turkey. Dinner time, the whole world deserted me. Hip hop is getting very scary. The best rappers are found in the cemetery. That's why they tryna bury me alive.
They tried to bury me alive. They tried to bury me alive.
But you see, I survive like the black boxes and plane crashes. I face life like a mustache. I ride the train with a bus pass. I ain't trying to complain cause I'm still above ground.
They don't know. They don't know what we've been through, yeah. Life sometimes real tough. Real tough sometimes. Take your life for granted. Take a good look around. People dying everywhere. Buildings falling down. And we'll drop to my knees and thank you, Lord. Still above ground. No matter what you've been through. Yeah, we let you around. When you're still above ground.
You can catch me between a bass line or snare. I spit a rhyme in my hand, throw it in the air, watch it float like a parachute. Yo, protect your throat. Brothers don't want beef, they want caribou. Player haters, I ain't mad at you. I hate myself too. I wish it was something that I could do for you, but can't help it. See, got more moves than Rubik's Cube. Went from a Rick Rock to a Rick Rude. My new name should be Sick Dude, and walk the streets with a hoodie and a pistol. Foaming at the mouth, out for a fist full of dollars. 3 strikes you out. George Bush got you by the collar. It's like walking on glass. That's a hard act to follow. Holla, yo, the street is wrong. We've been doing this since '84. So there's nothing you can play us for. Before a brother was called dog, I was like, what up, baby? Ball 25 cents, you a superstar up in this candy store. I know it's hard for you to understand, but you could break dance, be poor. I'ma take a stance, be man. You could giggle and laugh, but if you eat up my money, I'ma make you cough up this cash.
That's for real, yo. Come here. We've been through how we get down. Life sometimes real tough. We're still above ground. That's how we do it, baby. Take your life for granted. Come on. Take a good look around. Come on, y'all. People dying everywhere. Buildings falling down. And we'll drop to our knees and thank the Lord that I'm still above ground. No matter what you've been through, be glad you're around. Life is more precious when you're still above ground. Life is more precious when you're still above ground.
Hi, once again, this is Derek Conyer. This is my wall where I get real with you. It's my narrative, and I get a chance to get a few things off my chest, talk with you, check in, clear my heart, and also talk about a few things God has put on my heart. So here we go. Subject this week is a full blackout. I don't know if anybody's conscious, but most of you probably are. And a lot of bystanders are sitting back watching this like a film. The killing going on of my people in the street. My people, your people. I just say my people for right now. It's your people too, because since we're human. But I got a new job, and I started working at this school. And started introducing myself into some of the kids, and they're from different countries to all over the world, and very clever kids. One of the girl asked me, and I swear to you, it blew my mind. She asked me, "Is this really what's happening, or is that a movie? Was that a movie she saw, or what? Are they really? The police are really killing black people?" And it blew my mind because I think because everybody was waiting for the answer. And it baffled me a little bit, but I understood that America had once stood for something, and we're a country where everybody wanted to go and see. And it through generations, America was the land of freedom and democracy, and where you can get ahead in life, or you could become what you wanted to be in life, or you could get a fresh start, or you could, just the word freedom and democracy is what it stood for. And be quite honest with you, and everybody knows, I mean, I guess maybe I'm late, Johnny Late Train, but everybody knows America never really stood for any of these things. But yet still, it baffled me to understand that these kids watch TV, and they had to be between 8 and 9 and 10. And it was a legitimate question, and I told her, I said, "This is real." And she said, "Wow." And for me, I saw the eyes, and I understood what the implications of what's been going on, what the outcome or of our struggle, or the lividity and the weight of what's being done to us has been exposed to the whole planet. Now, granted, this is evil people who are evil. I say evil because, I mean, I can't fathom taking a job as a servant to the community. I'm watching on TV, I'm watching on the internet, and I'm seeing people who called the cops for protection get beat and end up being killed. I've seen so many different videos to where some of you might have become numb to this whole incident. But for me, it's forever will weigh on my heart, because I am black, and I have put myself in those shoes. Even if I wasn't black, I would still put myself in those shoes. When I saw, for example, over in, I don't know what year that was, maybe in the late 80s, where there was a problematic situation over in China. And they were protesting, and I think it was Tiananmen Square, and this armed vehicle was trying to avoid this protester, and the protester was trying to get run over. It was he was trying to make a statement. I don't know what it was, but I just remember that as a young age, and how that armored car rolled over that guy and killed him. And for me, it was just shock. This kind of stuff should shock us. It shocked me, and every time I see somebody get pulled out of their car or shot in the back, or and then we're on the streets and we're protesting, and it seems like it's an endless battle. But one of the things that really left me hopeful is that these people over here in Europe and over in Sweden do see what's happening, and they feel, I think most people feel not negligent, but they feel like what could they do? Sure, I'm over here in Sweden, and I feel like I've been blessed to be away from that. At the same time, it's global. Like I said before, whatever happens in America happens global. So even the guards here have picked up pace with beating on people. I've seen some video clips. I'm not saying Sweden's well, I'll just be real with it. It is racist, definitely racist, and the whole globe is in some similar type of ways. So you have Black Lives Matters over here in Sweden also, and I'm sure I could elaborate on that, but that's not the subject right now. The subject was, I saw, it was called the full blackout, a full blackout, a full blackout. What do I mean by that? I saw the NBA had started back up, and sports had started back up after the virus and the pandemic, and they're trying to be more safe and but for me, it felt like that was the place where we needed to make that stand, because now American and the globe is losing money, but especially American businesses, football owners. These are billionaires. 32 different billionaires owning these football teams. This thing is structured out from the top for me. I understand that. It's about time that it's understood. So these people run things. At the same time, they got these players out here. This is why they made such a fit about Kaepernick putting a knee. I mean, anybody could see that was a legitimate protest. Even with Floyd getting killed the way he got killed, it still seems like it's a movie and that people don't really care. So when I say a full blackout, what I mean is I saw that they were participating in the sports. Football, basketball, baseball has started back up. But here's the thing about all of that. Majority of the players are black. And the money gained off of these black backs. I ain't got to tell you about the 400 years. Let's talk about the modern day thing going on. I love sports, man. No, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I love basketball. I love football. I love baseball. I love watching it. I love watching my people aspire. I love seeing a great, I love seeing competition, first of all. That's me. I'm a sportsman. But at the same time, I seen these guys sit out at two or three games, or 2 games for the playoffs. And I thought to myself, okay, they were supposed to use this thing. I saw the Black Lives Matter, and on the uniforms they had different things, and but when I looked again, I saw another person get murdered, and I seen another one, and another one, and it seems like these statements or whatever you're putting on your back or these little small gestures are not really moving the needle. We're still in a position of being, I say, exterminated. It seems that way. Picked off one by one. When I say a full blackout, when I say that, I mean shut everything down. Shut your participation down in the football. Shut your participation down in the professional sports arena, period. Take the hit for the people. And if you stand like that, and these billionaires are prepared to lose, when you hit that pocket, then you throw everything out of socket. So for me, I think it's about that. We need to, first of all, nobody's making this stand. And I'm sure I'm not the only person who thought of this. And it's going to be, it has to be all across the board. It can't be half of us in, half of us out. It has to be as a one unit. And that's the hardest part, is to bring in black people together. Because for me, I'm over in Sweden trying to do that very thing over here, and it's almost damn near impossible with my own people who are thousands of miles away from home. But this is what the situation is. We've been hit over the head, and some of us think only about ourselves. So it's always been that way. It's each individual, human nature to be selfish in this flesh that we walk around with, and I get that. But if it can be done to us, you're next. Think like that. Our rights are being violated. Things are happening. They actually, the coldest thing to do is to walk in somebody's house and then kill them. And the cops got away with that. I mean, the whole world is watching this. The fall of Babylon. I mean, one of the things that happened for me, and when I left America, I really realized looking back, is that the best part of America was my people and the creations of music and different things and the sports and how we've aspired through it all. Through it all, we've aspired and became stronger. It felt like the more afflictions, the more stronger our people became. So what was used for evil ended up working for us. Whether or not we're the chosen people, whether or not we're this and that, I think we're all God's people, first of all. And for me to sit back and watch these people do this up under the name of Christianity, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, because for me, that ain't Christianity. That ain't even spiritual. I mean, to use God in any of that. So I still got some issues with so many different things and how I see God now, and I still think I have a personal relationship with God, but what they did to us throughout the years, and everybody knows it, and everybody's waiting for us to make that stand. So if we get in position to make a stand, and we're in very good position to shut America down, literally shut it down. If we're in that position and we don't know it, then we can't use it. So for me, I vote personally, I vote for a full blackout. No, nothing. Blackout everything. Shut down everything. We've shut down everything. Go and vote and shut down all the sports and see how fast these laws get implemented and how things start being changed from the top down. I dare you to take the hit as athletes and people in major positions to shut everything down and stop being a slave and be that voice and stand up. I mean, Muhammad Ali and we've had many examples of what courage looks like. This is going to take courage. It takes courage, first of all, for us to come together. We have to stop all this nonsense. I'm your brother. I wish it was a humanity thing I'm talking right now, but I'm not talking specifically about humanity, but I am. I'm talking to my people personally about coming together and finally living out your God-given position. Your God-given position. A man can't ride a bent back. I'll never forget that statement. A man can't ride a bent back. We have to become self-sufficient, self-reliant, like every other race group is. And when we start doing that, people start taking us seriously, and actually, believe it or not, they'll start backing everything that we do. A full blackout. Spread it around. Hashtag it. This is what I believe. Am I wrong? It's the only solution I can come up with to make a dent in the armor. I mean, listen, they're ready to create a civil war. They want to exterminate us. It's clear. It's clear. The numbers say that the population will turn and the colors will change by 2050, and that there'll be no more white, and it'll be a mixture of different people. Well, for me, I'm comfortable with whatever color God chooses me to be in. I just happen to be in this skin. And I've seen the atrocities that have happened over the years. I've seen the marches, and I've seen the peaceful marches. And to be quite honest with you, I haven't seen anything change. So for me, I think the next phase, not war, but the next phase has got to be financial, a financial blackout. Or we stop financing things, or we start holding on to our money and start using our power. A full blackout all across the sports, baseball, football, basketball, all across the board until laws get implemented and changed. Until police can't just execute us on the streets. Until we come to this thinking, then we'll continue to be picked off like sheep. So for me, I know everybody wants to make a stand, but we have to unify. And we don't need one leader to unify. We need to unify in ourselves. Start looking out for, I'm not saying that we don't look out for everybody else, but we look out for ourselves. This is what God bless the child who's got his own. I learned that a long time ago. I'm still standing by it. So I'm not asking for anything We're not asking for anything. What I'm saying is we built America on our backs. That's the globe knows. And the globe knows is we're the biggest, one of the biggest consumers in the whole country. So, either we do it that way or continue to die. That's just my view on it. I hate to be all serious and thought-provoking, but I thought it was a very important subject for me to talk about, because it's very frustrating to see all this happening. But one of the things I do see is black people are coming together slowly. I see a lot of coonery also, a lot of coonery going on out there. I see it. Believe me, I'm watching like a microscope from over here, wishing I could be a part of it, but thank God that I'm not in that cesspool of mess. I thank God for that. I won't let my kids go back over there. I'm American, but I've never been really American. I've served my country, like a lot of you other brothers you did, you know. But even in the military, every aspect of America is racist. I thought I would leave America to go to Sweden, and I found some racists here too. So you got idiocy all across the globe. This is just the way it is. We find a way to split and divide and create unrest. So the spirit of division is dividing and definitely working. So either somebody's going to have to put their hand up and say, you know what, maybe we should try this, maybe we should try that. Maybe we should try looking out for each other and stop killing each other. What is that I'm hearing over in Chicago still? How is that possible? But I do understand the ignorance is real. And to be quite blessed, I am blessed to be educated, to know a little bit more. So I'm not sitting here looking down on anybody. I'm just saying it's such a big gulf. Most people learn about the street corner. I was always obsessed with getting the hell out of there. So I left America and I've seen most of the world. Most of the world is behind us. Let's get behind ourselves now. Well, my time is up. My name is Derek Conyer. This is my wall where I get a chance to talk to you about anything I want. It's my narrative. So the subject was a full blackout this weekend. Who knows what it'll be next week? But listen, if ain't nobody told you they love you, I'm telling you that. I love you. From me to you. And may God bless everything that you put your hands to touch. All right? See you next time. Okay? Peace.
Just want you.